You might remember a few years ago when then-President Donald Trump authorized the deployment of U.S. military troops as part of a crackdown on illegal border crossings. Whatever the efficacy of that move was, the impact was eclipsed and controversy was generated by the administration's policy of family separations and confinement in open-air cages that dominated the headlines at that time. Well, American troops at the southern border is back. President Biden recently gave the Pentagon emergency authorization to assist Homeland Security officials under the auspices of combating international drug trafficking. Roughly 2,500 National Guard troops are already at the southern border to support Customs and Border Protection, or CPB. The Biden administration is deploying an additional 1,500 active duty troops to the southern border to provide operational support to U.S. immigration authorities as they prepare for a sharp increase in crossings once they can no longer expel migrants under Title 42, the public health restriction first enacted in March of 2020. The policy is set to end on May 11th, once the national COVID-19 public health emergency expires. Troy Miller, the top official at CPB, recently told Congress that his agency is preparing for as many as 10,000 migrants to cross the southern border every day after the end of Title 42, which would almost double the daily average in March. Daily migrant arrivals have already increased to more than 7,000 in recent days. Pentagon spokesman Brigadier General Pat Ryder said the U.S. military will be deployed for 90 days and will not be tasked with any law enforcement duties like detaining or processing migrants. Instead, the military will play a supporting role, assisting with transportation, administrative duties, narcotics detection, data entry, and warehouse support. The deployment, approved by Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, was requested by the Department of Homeland Security, which said the move was warranted due to, quote, an anticipated increase in migration, end quote. In a recent statement, the department said the presence of additional military units would free up border officials to perform their critical law enforcement missions. The Department of Homeland Security stressed that military personnel have never and will not perform law enforcement activities or interact with migrants. A federal law dating back to 1878 generally prohibits the military from conducting civilian law enforcement. More on this as the situation develops, so if you're not already a subscriber, become one so you don't miss anything. And if you'd like to help support the channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon below, or become a patron at patreon.com/WardCarroll. And in the meantime, I look forward to talking to you again very soon.